So we have another Am I the A-hole thread from a woman who simply is asking for validation for her feelings. She says, Am I the a-hole for shaming my creepy uncle on a family cruise? She's 19. She says, I'm currently on a massive family cruise with over 24 relatives, a mix of close and extended family. This trip was supposed to be a fun getaway, but it turned sour after a karaoke night that blew up, and now I'm at odds with much of my family. After karaoke, one of my uncles, who I've barely interacted with over the years, got extremely drunk. In front of a group that included my teenage cousins, he made a comment about me saying, Isn't she a hot piece of, and followed it up with a lewd gesture. Some of my cousins, mostly the teenage boys, laughed along with his joke. This uncle has always been popular among the younger male relatives because he's the cool guy who talks openly about girls and sex and parties and other adult stuff, making him somewhat of an idol to them. Feeling violated and upset, I turned to Instagram to vent. I posted about the incident without naming names, but made it clear that I found his behavior creepy and unacceptable. I thought my friends and perhaps empathetic family members would support me, but the backlash was immediate and intense. My parents are livid with me. They argue that in today's feminist Me Too era, it's incredibly hard to be a man and that my actions contribute to what they perceive as anti straight discrimination. Okay, so they're pro incest. So, okay, got that. Okay. They've demanded that I apologize to my uncle and take down the post claiming I've embarrassed the family and made a mountain out of a molehill. So they are okay with their child being sexually harassed by an uncle. Got it. The reaction from the rest of my family has been mixed, but notably my teenage male cousins on my dad's side, who think the uncle is so cool, have been making my life hell day and night, mocking me, calling me a feminist B word, trying to trip me at the buffet and at the pool, throwing pool noodles at me. Their parents, my dad's other brother and sister, refuse to do anything about it. My parents say I should apologize to them for what I did. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why are you know what? This is the reason why people go no contact. Because how do you allow creepy Uncle Chester to be running amok amongst the family members and not protecting the girls, not protecting anyone? This is wild. This is crazy. But this is the reason why people have that stereotype of the creepy uncle running in. I mean, there's a reason for that stereotype. Why people protect these men over their daughters is beyond imagination. Not the a-hole. Your whole family is disgusting. This includes your truly awful parents who think it's okay for your uncle to sexualize you and the rest of your family to bully you. Your parents should be truly ashamed. This is rubbish behavior. This person says, I 100% agree. I'm a guy and have no trouble existing in this Me Too era. It doesn't take much to not be a scumbag. His comment, even if completely based, is absolutely over the line, and any family members defending his actions are disgusting. Sorry you have to deal with this, especially somewhere like a cruise, which makes it hard to avoid them. This person says, I don't know who said it. I can paraphrase. If you immediately get defensive about women talking about sexual predators, that means you are one of the problems. This person says, there's a booger in every family. If you can't figure out who it is, the booger might be you, my Southern grandmother. This person says, I love your Southern grandmother. Sounds like a lot of my Southern grandmother. I'm sorry, sounds a lot like my Southern grandmother. Gods, I miss that woman. This person says, what the F did I just read? Anti-straight discrimination? Your family has some real dumb F words in it. I'm a straight white male and I'm often around a lot of LGBT folks, and I can tell you with absolute certainty, anti-straight discrimination is not a thing that's really happening. It sounds to me like a bad euphemism for getting mad at blatant misogyny. I'm sorry your family sucks. This person says, to be honest, I'm starting an anti-straight discrimination movement towards the OP's uncle and parents. Hell, throw in the cousins too. Kinda joking, but not entirely. This person says, I have a feeling the family is full of men who get all of their opinions from a news channel, and the women are taught to not voice their own opinions. The anti-straight comments are straight from the right-wing playbook or from the Christian corner. They love a good excuse to talk about being persecuted. Exactly. This person says, I'm an uncle to two nieces, and I'm also a resident family fun guy. That's absolutely disgusting behavior on his part, and you don't make comments like that about your nieces. It's terrible behavior, and your family is enabling, and your family enabling it is wrong. Not the a-hole. Exactly. Not the a-hole. There's no way to even make her the a-hole in this situation outside of having family that wants to protect creepy Chester uncles. You guys jump in the comments and let me know what you think, though. This story is pretty disturbing. Before I get into it, I'm just giving you a trigger warning. You can kind of look at the title. I'm about to go over it, though. This is quite disturbing, in my opinion. This is posted in the Am I Wrong subreddit, and much like the Am I the A-hole threads when women post, she's just simply looking for validation because this husband is completely out of line, not the wife. She says, my husband begged to watch me self-satisfy until he just secretly recorded me. Would I be wrong to leave him over this? She said, this is the first time I've ever posted here on this website, but I literally don't know what else to do. I guess I'll just start from the beginning. She's 24, he's 31. She says, so I've been married to my husband for about a year. We've been together for 4. For most of our relationship, we've been very happy with our sex life. No complaints. Recently, like within the last 6 months or so, my husband asked me if I self-satisfy, watch porn online. I said I don't watch anything, but I do self-satisfy, just with my imagination. LOL. Right then started the obsession of him wanting to watch me self-pleasure, I guess. He asked all the time and begged me to do it in front of him, not on camera or anything, but I'm in front of him with him. I told him, not that it makes me uncomfortable, but I told him 99.99% of the time I do it in the shower. He offered to go in the shower with me. I said no. So that went on for about 6 months. Like I said, 2 days ago, I was in the shower, not self-satisfying, and I happened to look over onto the shelf that my lamp sits on. I have a waterproof lamp in the shower because I hate the big light. On top of the dark colored lamp in the dark shower, I saw the tiniest little groove. When I ran my finger over it, it was a tiny camera. I swear to God, no bigger than what you can hold between your fingers. I took it with me and immediately confronted my husband. He denied it until I snatched his phone and locked myself in the bathroom as he banged on the door. The camera was, of course, connected to his phone, and he had been recording me in the shower and saving all of them, including, of course, me self-satisfying. I'm so deeply disturbed and disgusted with my own husband, the man who is supposed to be the love of my life. I can't believe he would ever do something like this. I don't know what to do. Can therapy even fix this? I never thought my husband had these peeping Tom tendencies, but honestly, it makes me want to vomit. What do I even do? Would I be wrong to divorce him based on this one thing? Otherwise, we are so perfect. You are not perfect. He violated your trust. This is absolutely egregious. There's no, this is wrong. This is bad. All right, some of the comments, because literally I'm enraged just reading that for her. But let's read some of the comments. This happened to me before. I found the videos on my ex's phone of me self-satisfying, going to the bathroom and having sex with him. Let me just tell you that the betrayal feeling will never go away, and good luck ever being able to look at him without disgust again. Edit. Y'all, my phrasing was weird. My ex is the one who recorded me and us. He had the videos in his phone. I did not cheat on him. This person says, sorry that happened to you. This person says, plus you'll always feel unsafe around him. Like he denies it, but there is more laying around and he's denying it. If he's willing to do that without your consent, what else is he capable of? This right here, this commentary of screenshots. Plus, you don't you wonder for the rest of your life that those videos are out there somewhere? Jesus, the betrayal. And exactly, since she doesn't watch porn, she'll never know. This person says that was my first and second thoughts. And then this person probably selling it online or something like that, trying to make money off of you like a PIMP. And just think if you have someone else over to your house and they use your shower. And then you have this person that's kind of going along with it. Ha ha ha, unsafe. The guy just wanted to see his wife playing. He won't unalive anybody. Okay. Okay, this person says if he's willing to secretly record you, you have no idea what he's willing to do with that video. If you said no and he does it anyway, you have no idea what he's willing to do. This person says, latching onto this comment to add, the odds of guys like this haven't shared this with anyone are unfortunately low. This was predatory, and part of it is often exposing the victims to others. I don't know how to do it exactly, but I would look into seeing what websites have been accessed on your internet. I would also go through everything you can and make a police report statement ASAP. If you'd like to go forward with pressing charges, you have the option, especially if he did share it. It's on record that they were non-consensually made. This person says, couldn't she try to connect the devices while she's inside the house on her phone? Likely they are wireless cameras. Any devices listed that are unidentified, printer, TV, computer, could possibly be more cameras. Just a thought. This person says, I only came to agree about the guy sharing the videos. I once talked to a guy who sent me videos of other women, but told me not to share them. I knew these women too. I told him that wasn't cool because I'm sure they made the videos thinking that they'd be between them. He then admits that half of them didn't even know they were about the recordings. OP should definitely be leery that he will share the videos, even with uninterested parties, just because they like that kind of stuff. Y'all, I don't know what to say about what I am reading these days, and what some of these people are capable of. You guys go ahead, jump in the comments, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. So the screenshots for this deleted post was reposted in my Bourbon Bougie subreddit, and y'all need to see this. She titles it An Antidote to Weaponized Incompetence. So here's the deleted post. My boyfriend has started pretending to be bad at basic life like dishes and laundry, like he can't do it. So I do it. I felt pretty frustrated with that and told him straight up that I knew he didn't forget how to clean since he moved in with me. He was always very competent living alone, and I didn't appreciate him forgetting how to do chores. I said that when I asked him to do dishes and he refused and refused until he finally did them wrong, that I was not that stupid. He said that he was trying his best and I was wrong for saying he was trying to manipulate me, and that from his perspective, I asked him to do something and he did it the best he could. And I kept at him because it wasn't up to my impossible high standards and he couldn't win. And he wanted me to believe him when he says he is trying. Anyways, this might be petty, but I decided to give believing him a try. So he had bleach stained my favorite little black dress. Instead of getting mad, next time he had a family event, I put it on. He asked me if I was really going to wear that. It looked messy. I said that I love that dress and I understand that accidents happen. So I wasn't mad or upset it had bleach spots, actually. I thought it looked kind of cool. He said he really thought it looked bad, and I said if he wants, he could Sharpie on the white spots real quick in the Uber. It ended up looking even worse. Another time we were having dinner and he had done the dishes, but some of the cups and bowls were in the dishwasher upside down, so they had filled with dirty dishwater. She says, I took those cups and bowls, dumped them out in the sink, but didn't wash them further, and served his food in them. He said it was dirty, and I was like, they just came out of the dishwasher. It's just water. It's fine. He said that no, it was disgusting, and I said it was really no biggie. I was getting over my impossibly high cleanliness standards, and I really didn't think it was that gross. The last time I had cooked for a work party of his, after cooking, the dish needed to cool for about 30 minutes, then be refrigerated. I had plans with my friends that night, and I asked him to put the dish away after it cooled. He forgot. The next morning, he noticed the dish was never refrigerated. I said it was fine. It was just a mistake. It would probably be fine to eat. There wasn't a lot of meat in it. He got frustrated and said that you can't serve meat left out overnight, um, even if it's only a little. And I said, oh, I think it should be okay. Stuff happens. He stopped being so lazy about chores after he realized I seemed totally okay with leaving stuff done badly and that he'll be living with it. But I felt a little petty for having been dishonest about it. I actually hate how my bleached dress looked, and my stomach turns at the dirty dish soup and unrefrigerated meat. Am I the a hole for being petty? Absolutely not. Point made. Point made. And I hope that this is real. I really hope that this happened because some of these people deserve this. There wasn't a lot of commentary under this, but y'all still needed to see it. This one says beautifully handled. The next person says love this for her. The next person says freaking brilliant. This is definitely FAFO season. Absolutely. You guys join in the laughter because we need it because some of these Reddits are really bad. Jump in the comments, like, comment, share. This is another pretty bad Reddit. There is a lack of consent, and this might be triggering for some people. So, this is your trigger warning. I just don't understand how people that you are supposed to be in love with, is supposed to love and cherish you, could do something like this. This woman says, how should I handle my husband making AI corn of me without consent? She says, husband made AI corn of me without my permission. So, new problems unlocked for me with this whole explosion of AI. My husband very proudly showed me some AI corn he created with some of his favorite vacation photos of me. I'm horrified. I'm horrified for her. I asked him to please make sure this was not able to be seen online or accessed by anyone else, and he just shrugged and said anybody with a picture of my face can do it, so it doesn't matter. I didn't freak out. I was too stunned to say anything really. A little background: he is unhappy with my body ever since I had kids. Even when I got back to smaller than pre-baby size, I had zero stretch marks. He was super critical of me, i.e., boobs were a 32G, but not as perky as before. So he wanted me to have some surgery and get implants. WTF. This was several years ago. More recently, I've gained weight due to some health issues that I'm working with doctors to control. Autoimmune related. No cure. I feel violated that he did this and didn't even ask me. I have no idea how he did this, if it was software he downloaded, or if he uploaded my photos to a website, or what kind of privacy is promised by whatever tool he used. I volunteer a lot with kids and community NP organizations, and I'm a little terrified this is going to end up somewhere I really don't want it. This evening, I sent him a text and told him to stop making AI corn of me. He never responded, and I know he is mad at me. This is a situation where I know and understand why people are frustrated or scared, or whatever word you want to insert here, about the possibilities of AI, because this is definitely a WTF moment. Because what? Okay, that's what this next person said. At some point, you got to ask yourself, what the actual F? This person says, oh, then I guess it will not be a big deal when you show him the man on man corn AI you made of him, because hey, anybody with his pictures can do it anyway. This person says the OP has the skills. If the OP has the skills, she should. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? And this person says we can teach her. Exactly, because WTF. This person says this is the kind of petty I can get behind. This person says this is perfect. Yes, this perfect. This person says, I hope for you that someday you realize you don't have to live with somebody who tries to make you feel bad for yourself. He is worthless as a partner. Absolutely, because those words, that sentiment after you had kids was terrible. This person says, I think you should seek professional, legal, and or emotional advice. What's happening to you isn't okay. This person says, surely you mean ex-husband. This person says, besides the fact that you're being emotionally abused, this AI corn thing is something you can report to the police. He's your husband. He's your abuser. Okay, so this person says he is unhappy with my body ever since I had kids. And then this person responds to, I'm going to assume this is from when you had his kids. Why are you with this douchebag? And the OP says, yes, they are his kids. I'm not sure why I'm here anymore. I was trying to keep the family together for the kids, but I don't think I can. You know, so many people act like being in a two-parent household is the best thing, but what happens when this is going on? What happens? Some of y'all, I mean, some people that just continue to parrot that when somebody is being, this is abusive. This is abusive. People should not have to be forced to live like this simply to keep the family structure together. This person says, for you, this isn't working, and it's obvious that his treatment of you is having an effect on your self esteem. I know it's very simple for me and others to say, and it's daunting to think about upending your and your children's lives, but something has to give. You can't live like this. Stand together for the kids doesn't help anyone. All that happens is that they witness how their mom is treated, and if female, learn to accept the same treatment, or if a male, believe that this is how women are treated and follow suit. Please stop staying together for the purposes of children and tolerating bad behavior. This is absolutely wrong, and she needs to leave for multiple reasons. Y'all jump in the comments. I told you this one was also enraging. A lot of these stories have been bad. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you made it this far, consider subscribing.